Just killing a few minutes. We're about ready to head to Rogers City. I'm admiring how open and clean this workshop is now. I'm preparing. I'm making the move, stuff to Rogers City, my new workshop. I've got this beautiful L-shaped workbench in one area, and then in the other, I'm claiming the entire garage. Though my wife said that in that garage, I can decorate it the way I want. Couch, refrigerator for my PBRs, maybe Heineken's if I'm feeling especially frisky. Man cave, workshop, both rooms of the garage, workshop. Router room, the little one, and then the main room for stuff like other stuff besides routering. But I found a treasure. I found a hidden treasure. And you might say that this is, why am I listening to this ode to a shovel? I could be talking about the state of cities. I could be talking about why suddenly the manufacturers, and truck manufacturers, think everyone needs to have a luxury truck. A 700 horsepower luxury truck, and not just a truck. Just a truck, rubber floor mats, simple instrument cluster. I need to put the brakes on that. But anyway, in the corner here, I found something that has been giving me great joy. That corner right there, under a bunch of funk, it's old. Found a shovel head. And this isn't your purchased at Ace Hardware made out of Chinesium that's going to last a year shovel head. This is American steel. It says #2 heat tempered. This is what a quality shovel should be. You can see there's no flexing on that thing. There's no brakes like a shovel that I just wound up trashing because digging in the ground was bad for this shovel. They should have had a warning. Warning, do not dig in the ground. You will break the shovel. This is a man's shovel. Yes, indeed. The handle was broken on it. Good quality ash, but it met its demise a while ago. And then the head was just thrown in the corner a lot of years ago by probably the previous manager. But I took this relic of American greatness, burned out the old handle because there was still relic in there. And I was careful. I didn't get it too hot because I didn't want to ruin the temper of the steel. I don't know how a shovel should be tempered, but I'm trusting that the manufacturers knew, and I didn't want to mess it up. Knocked out the old wood, ground off the rivet on the pin here, the rivet head, knocked it out with a punch. Purchased the prettiest handle that I could find at Ace Hardware. It had 2 pins, but they were a lot smaller in diameter. They don't fit this well-made shovel, so I'm going to make my own pin. I know what you're saying, John. Don't use brass because of the impacts. You're going to wind up cutting through the brass. Well, first of all, I've been using this on frozen ground because I'm a shoveler. And so the handle is jammed in as far as it's probably ever going to go. I'm going to drill the holes from both sides because, I don't have a drill press, and chances are drilling through there I'm not going to meet that hole, so I'm going to meet it in the middle. I'm going to make a pin out of a brass rod. That's where I was going with this. Brass is too soft really to be used for pins, but whatever. If it cuts or snaps or whatever, I'll just put new pins in it. Brass again, because this is going to be the best shovel ever. Homer Formsby tung oil. Varnish, it says. I think, yeah. It's not tung oil. They might put a drop of tung oil in there, but it's basically boiled linseed oil. As a side note, I saw a YouTube video, a good one, not one on Portland, not one on international affairs. We're doing everything possible to destroy the world at this point because there's money in that. I saw one on oiling a shovel handle, and this was kind of funny because it led into a wonderful comment. This fellow said, my grandfather told me, or my father, I don't know. Let's use grandfather. Grandfathers are wise. My grandfather told me that you oil an axe handle once a day for a week. Then once a week for a month. That'd be 4 times. Then once a month for a year. And then after that, once a year. And then somebody in the comment section, hang on to your shorts, said, wow, that sounds like sex when you get married. I thought that was kind of clever. Sorry to put a little bit of raunch into this video, but that was funny enough to relate. But yeah, there it is. The world's best shovel that I own currently. Gotta hit that button.